role versus somebody who's been in the role since ages past, a precursor of modern League of Legends.
Literally
Froggen,
just 7 years.
always a thing, always an element in the scene. Capable of doing drop the equalizer. Lorlo's going to be the one taking the aggro for now. Looper eating a whole lot of burst. They're making Piglet's way up here now as well, and first blood is going to be going over to Piglet. That heal! You gotta be kidding me! The unorthodox summoner spell comes in. Hextech ultimatum issued. There's no way out except death or a timer. And the answer is going to be that first of those two options as the kill goes over to Froggen, getting himself rolling on this EnVyUs. And gets the kill. Flash away as Gate and Froggen make the counterattack. Looper coming in from the side. Piglet with very few resources left to spend. Likely going to be caught out here. The exhaust comes down. He's going to be burned away. Gate actually the one who gets the kill. Not what they would have liked to see with both solo laners hanging around, but they'll take it anyway. Still puts a death onto the enemy to keep himself alive as long as he can. Turret's still going to be kept alive, just barely. Rainover going to be taken super low. Lorlo still looking to make the dive. Flash for Flash. Acadian and Froggen looking to make the moves onto Piglet. They have got him. Froggen grabbing that kill, and somehow Looper gets himself away. Bottom side, but the focus is split. They're focusing on the Matt and Youngbin at the same time. Froggen still looking to make the moves, grabbing the killing spree, almost able to make the double, cancels out the curtain call. Gate looking to jump right back into the fight. The egg onto EnVyUs. Lorlo jumping back in on top of these guys. Shut down over onto Froggen. Gate looking to run if he can. Grabs the passive shield yet again. Lorlo's got his Fury, still looking to make the moves. Can't quite do it just yet. Grabbing the kill onto Gate, but now Rainover in trouble. Again gonna be healed. And Keith is gonna be getting a face full of turret shots.
That's not safety just yet. Piglet here, and also Acadian's in that bush. Matt, they don't know Acadian's there.
Interesting. The stun going to be finding its mark, and Thunderlords decrees his death. Matt killed again, second time this game. Acadian going to be 1-0 and 5. Between the two is, but it's almost twice as big, or at least it feels that way.
It goes up to 500 units wide on level 2. Hold on, Matt.
Ooh! It's got a sting. Froggen grabbing the kill on that as Acadian dies topside to Piglet, so both teams going to be losing a member to the opposite side jungler.
Yeah, but that's why Froggen puts
to the opposite side mid laner, excuse me.
Oh, gotcha.
It was the jungler who died. I had jungle on the brain because Acadian's jungle brains were all over the top.
Another
Youngbin gets popped, the Electro Harpoon.
Who's next?
That is a question. The action just never stops this game. Echo Fox going to be finding turret number 4 for themselves.
Yeah, so I had the question of, what if Piglet doesn't know how to play against the EnVyUs? And it turns out, what if TL doesn't know how to play against the EnVyUs?
As now Fox looking to turn this one right back around. Piglet going to be the target. Acadian looking to get himself out of that Hextech ultimatum. Gate hanging around as long as he can to keep it persisting. Piglet going to be popped by Looper. Acadian in the back line now going to be looking for the damage onto Youngbin. Keith making his way over into the fight now as well. Youngbin is popped. Rainover trying to find the damage onto Gate. He will successfully grab it with the end of the line, but it's still only a 3-for-1. Make it a 4 as Echo Fox gets everybody except for the Graves.
Echo Fox has cleaned house. They're going to look at the Baron now, and they're going to try to get themselves out to a large lead.
Echo Fox has such high HP on everybody except for Acadian, so they just got to make sure that Baron doesn't target him too much here. And they should be just fine. That EnVyUs ultimate going to be wearing down this Baron's health pretty rapidly, along with all those fires and flames from Looper. And these guys are going to keep on keeping on. 22 minutes into the game with a 5,000 gold advantage, 7 kills up. And Baron buff really, really hard to deal with. Echo Fox using this Baron for as long as they can. Deadly Flourish finding his way onto Froggen. There's no damage to go with it, though. Lorlo going to be Hextech Ultimatum. Fox kiting back. Gate's going to be bursted down. Hextech Ultimatum can now no longer stand. Equalizer has worn down the health bars a little bit on the side of Team Liquid, but Lorlo is still an absolute monster. Looper going to be taken low next. Keith barely getting himself out. The damage onto Acadian is going to be striking true. Looper can't find anybody, and Liquid goes 3, almost 4 for 0.
And they turned that around. They were basically in their base. Their turret is
super off to the side, having to get himself away from those curtain call shots. Gate's going to be isolated. 5 Team Liquid members stand between him and any hope of escape. But now Echo Fox is looking to turn things right back around if they can. Looper is just massive and maniacal. A double kill for Piglet, looking to make it even more. Lorlo sitting on top of Froggen. If he can get this kill, it'll be massive. That's a nice, pretty golden bird, but it ain't gonna be too pretty for too long. Rainover goes unstoppable. Another 4 for 0 fight for Liquid.
Keith is clearing the wave, and there actually is super low HP on all these TL members except for Lorlo, but they're gonna go top instead of mid. And Keith, he stopped them from barreling down mid lane, but it's still gonna not stop them from barreling down top.
I'm noticing a trend in this series so far, Zyrene. Renekton does work.
Okay, Keith?
What is Keith doing?
He's taking the scenic route. It looked like he was thinking about going bottom and pushing that gigantic wave in, but Piglet had backed and
work with. Piglet looking to make the stuns, looking to make the first. Keith gonna be taken low, but now Piglet's found himself in the Hextech ultimatum. Redemption gonna be used. Keith's gotta be keeping himself safe. Matt's gonna be popped first. Piglet's gonna be popped second. Looper grabbing the kill onto that one. Lorlo's number 3. And Echo Fox finally finds what they needed.
And this, is it Baron? Is it mid lane? Is it both? Youngbin,
lead him away. Don't take him to Baron. Take him somewhere else. They're going to take him straight to the cleaners. Acadian grabbing the kill. And Echo Fox now onto Baron for the second time.
Yep, they're going to pick this one up. No problem now. All the work was done back in that team fight. And that was Piglet. I don't know, man.
Now going to be forced, but Flash Gate tries to jump in, but now he's going to be potentially caught. Redemption comes down. He tries to stick around for the heal, but he's still going to be caught. Lorlo looking for Looper now, who's got no way out. Going to be using the Zonias, just trying to buy some time. True Shot Barrage doesn't find any kind of a kill. Acadian might be looking to make some sort of a snipe into the backline. Lorlo looking to make his move onto Keith if he can. Froggen taken low. Scramble the egg, boys. Here we go. Liquid's able to grab 3 yet again for 0.
We got a game going on right now because this mid lane now just has so many minions pushing up, they have to go clear it. Piglet's going to be the one on duty, so now it's going to create a vacuum. Fox will run down the mid lane, get control here, and loop back up. And oh, was it a bait because the minion wave?
Looks like it might be. Curtain call opens up. Lorlo goes in onto Gate. Rainover going to be finding his way onto Froggen there in the back line. Redemption coming out. Lorlo grabbing the kill onto Gate as the opener for this fight. Rainover with his Guardian Angel, not even really afraid of that Anivia wall. The minions still banging on the door to the top part of the base for Team Liquid.
Yeah, it's the trade that they made. They decided, all right, this turret, this minion wave is just a bait, and it paid off in a kill, but is it going to pay off more?
Froggen putting himself in a really, really bad spot. Going to be egged almost immediately. Looper looking to get the kill onto Piglet. Instead, going to be popped himself. Froggen goes down to Acadian. Barely getting himself out alive as Lorlo goes for the kill onto Keith. Not going to be able to find that one either. Keith getting himself away, preserving that deathless score. But Team Liquid finds yet another fight for themselves. Rainover looking to collapse here in onto Keith. Keith making some decent damage happen. Now going to be caught out. Now going to be brought down. And the credit goes over to Youngbin.
Oh, it looks so good for Keith there, but nope. Turns out that there's help.
The Elder Drake is still aggroed and at 40% HP, and all of Team Liquid happens to be hanging around right here. This is going to be a double mega buff Team Liquid.
They're going to get both. They're going to have their cake, and they're going to eat it too. Great macro call there from TL. They gave up they gave up their top turret, but they're going to start this Baron up. This is where the game will break if somebody gets that Baron.
Liquid looking to make the fight happen. Acadian's going to be taken low. Can they find the damage they need? Gate looking to get himself away. Acadian's Guardian Angel is popped, and so is Gate's life. Liquid still looking for more if they can get it. They got one, but they want to have even more fun if they can. Baron's the target. His move damage coming in from Keith over the wall is preventing this as Lorlo comes in. This might end the game if he can make this work. Flashes into the fight, able to find the lockdown onto Froggen. More CC comes through, and that is what I'm talking about. Equalizers there, but it's not going to be doing anything. Both solo laners go down.
And now Keith and Acadian hanging out in this bush. He's trying to bait him in there. Piglet. Oh, now they know Acadian's in there too. Ah, that was nice.
Rainover, thinking about this, decides not to go for it.
This might be game.
They've still got 50-second death timers on both Looper and Froggen.
Yeah, 50 seconds.
49 minutes in.
It's insane. They're either going to get the Baron or they're going to get the game.
We'll have to see what it is. Gate forced to cancel the Hextech ultimatum. Curtain call shots looking for Keith. Third one's going to find him. Fourth one's going to miss. But the Nexus turrets are the target. Acadian just messing with Matt in the jungle. It's not going to be mattering to anything. Zyrene, we are going to game number 3.
TL take the win. 9-0.
What a comeback.
9-0 and 13 there from Rainover. Insane.
What a comeback from Team Liquid. They were